Welcome. My name is Ria and I'm here to guide you through a short flow class. It's a great flow class before meditation, prayer, or whatever you like to do. And you can definitely repeat it. I will not be extra cueing a whole lot, so it might be a cool class to do maybe once or twice, 3 times per week for a season in your life. You can come into a seat because we will start breathing. It's always nice to calm everything down to begin with. So find the seat, close your eyes, and then calm your breath. Take those deep breaths that you feel expands your belly, your chest, both out to the front and to the side. And let it all go as you exhale. If you like a theme or an intention during this class, you choose one. And then start to move seated. Whatever your body is feeling up for today. Notice if you are speeding, you might want to slow down because it is nice and often necessary to slow down. Sigh out if you want to. Move your wrists. Remember, at any time, downward facing dog can be exchanged with tabletop or something like it. If you want to do down dog, bring your hands to the front, spread out the fingers, lift the hip up and back, straighten your spine, keep the knees bended. And then you might stretch and bend one knee or leg at a time. Bring those shoulders away from your ears. Maybe you want to shake your head. Move 3 times from down dog to plank. Navel in and wave, I would call it, to your plank on toes or knees. Move back, soften your knees, hip up and back. Again, maybe with your breath, inhale on your way to plank. Softly return to down dog, exhale. Last time. Down dog. Bring your right foot to the front. If the floor is super far away, you know you can use blocks. But if your hands can reach down, it's nice. Bring yourself back into what I call a wide pyramid pose. Maybe stretching both legs, maybe just go for a bend. But going from this leg lunge posture to wide pyramid. Using your breath. I like to inhale as I move forward, exhale as I move back. And then you can turn to your wide stance. What we just did there, we're going to do backwards. So most likely you can't see the screen, but you just felt what you were doing in your body. Wide stance, drop your head down, shake it, And maybe move your legs. And then turn on your mat. If that really doesn't work, just shift foot and keep looking at the screen. Opening all of the back of the legs there, the hip. Welcome to use Ujjayi breath, the snoring sound on your exhale. All right, come into your wide stance, move again to the front of your mat, and then step to the top end of your mat, fold forward, and then we'll do a sequence I'll repeat a few times. First, chair pose. So sit your hip back, bring your hands to the front, and maybe spread out your fingers. Then come into a high mountain pose, hands up overhead, and then go for a twist. Keep your hip aligned with the short end of the mat as you turn your shoulders to your right side. Maybe you bring your hands down on the way. Then bring your hands up overhead. Fold forward, maybe with the arms out. Keep a little bit of tension in your belly. Bring the right leg back to the back end of the mat. Gaze forward, high lunge. Maybe go for a little bit deeper bend in the front knee when you've done this a couple of times. Hands in prayer pose. Go for a twist, this time to your left side. Bring your thumbs somewhat towards your chest and roll the shoulders back. I'm not connecting my elbow on my thigh. Warrior 2, so pivot the back foot around, aligned with the short end of the mat. Bend the front knee and stagger it over the ankle as you bring your arms to align with the floor. Reverse warrior, palm up, the front hand. I actually love bringing my back hand to the back of my leg or the thigh there, and then to the front of the thigh. Incorporating a little bit of strength and balance. Both hands down on the mat. Take the heel off. Warrior 3 or variation there off. Lifting the right leg, toes are pointing down. Hips closed. Either airplane with the arms out, or go for your warrior 3 with the hands to the front. Thumbs pointing up. See if you can keep balancing as you bring your feet to meet here at the top of the mat. Maybe you breathe and sink down into your chair pose. All of this opposite side. Stand tall, high mountain, twisting to now your left side. Push the left hip forward. Bring the arms up overhead as you turn the core. Fold forward. Left leg up and back. Feet there on the train track, so you're not in one line with the feet. High lunge. Hands in prayer. Align the arm here, the non-hairy part of the arm, with the floor as you twist to your right side. Back to center, warrior 2. So again, pivot the back foot and make the distance that you want to today. Breathe. Peaceful warrior, front palm up. Return back, stretching the side body, your shoulder. Release, windmill the arms around, back heel off. Lift the left leg this time. Maybe take a look to see where the leg is going. Fingers on floor, airplane, warrior 3, whatever. Come into a stance on the mat if possible. Repeating this sequence one more time on each side. Chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, standing tall. Inhale, twisting to your right side. Hands down, exhale, arms up. Take an inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Bring the right leg up and back, inhale. Lower it down, exhale. High lunge, inhale. Don't be too quick. Exhale, hands in prayer pose. Twisting to your left side, inhale. And maybe this time want to go for a dip down there at the thigh, exhale. Warrior 2, preparing on your inhale. Bring the arms out without hyperextending the elbows. Reverse or peaceful warrior, inhale. And exhale, go for the deep side bend. Balanced posture. You can also do half moon if you really like. Take the back heel off, right leg up and back. I won't cue breath here, so just breathe. Bring yourself into a stance. Sit down in your chair, inhale. And exhale up. Twisting to your left side, inhale. And bring your arms up, exhale, back to center. Inhale. Maybe bring your arms out, exhale, fold forward. Left foot, inhale. And lower it down, take your time. High lunge, reach the arms up, sink down, exhale, hands in prayer. Twisting to right side, inhale. And again, option of lowering down the knee or the elbow, exhale. Warrior 2. In here, mindful of your knees. Exhale, warrior 2. Reverse, inhale. And lean back, exhale. Preparing warrior 3, back heel off, lift left leg this time. When we come out of warrior 3, you're gonna go to downward facing dog or maybe through a vinyasa. So lower the left foot at the back end of the mat this time. Step back, maybe through a plank. Lower down, exhale. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. You can repeat this 3 more times to create some heat and strength in your arms. Plank, inhale. Again, toes and knees lower down, elbows by the ribs. Exhale on your way down. Inhale, cobra, up dog, shoulders away from the ears. Down dog, exhale. Inhale, plank. Lower down, exhale. Maybe hovering over the floor before you lift into whatever variation you do. And down dog. Last time. Plank. Lower down. Cobra up dog, inhale. And then you can find child's pose or another pose that works for your body. Gonna wrap this class up with a little bit of stretching in just a moment. Bring yourself into a seat. Butterfly pose, so the sole of the feet together, knees out. Sit with the heels as close to your buttocks as you feel is comfortable for your knees to relax. And then you can always lean maybe a little bit more forward if that works for you. Bring the elbows to maybe push gently the knees down. Stretching the inner seam of the thigh. Breathe. Maybe bring your focus to your intention if you have one. Take a more tall seat and bring the right foot out to the side so that the sole of the left foot can come to the inner thigh there. Going to go for a side stretch. So turn your core, your chest towards the bended knee. So I'm seated with my spine tall, but then I'm going to lean my right shoulder towards the right knee and go for a stretch on the whole side of the left. Don't drop the shoulder down in front of your ear. Relax your thighs. And again, take a seat, opposite side. Some prefer to bring their foot straight to the front. I really like it out to the side for this side bending stretch. So again, before I go to the side, I turn towards the bended knee so that my left shoulder come in that direction and the shoulders are stacked as much as possible on top of each other. Tuck the chin slightly in. Breathe. You might feel the breath kind of makes the stretch. You feel the stretch more as you breathe because your muscle that breathes for you kind of pushes a little bit in on that muscle that we're stretching, those muscles we're stretching. All right. Find a comfortable seat. I want to get a little bit into the shoulders. You can bring your hands behind you, either grasp the hands or what you like. Maybe just reach down. Pull the shoulder blades back with a little bit of strength in order to stretch the chest and the front of your shoulders. Release. Circle the shoulders and then just a bit of a neck stretch. So bring the left arm up and don't pull on your head, just a soft arm, and bring this arm behind you on the floor for the muscle to relax. The sequence that you just went through both stretched and strengthened the whole body in all sorts of directions. Welcome to switch sides, and that's why I made it like I did, so you got a full body workout, if you will, and that is doable in just 20 minutes. Bring your head back. And I know you might have chosen this video because you don't have a lot of time. But when you don't have a lot of time, prioritize just a little bit of rest. So please don't pause the video now. Come down on the mat just for 1 minute. Relax everything. Maybe you take a deep breath. Maybe you kind of squeeze and activate all your muscles. And then as you exhale, relax and sink into the mat. Soften your face, eyes, and jaw. So maybe you open your mouth a little bit. finishing the class, take this deep, deep breath. And sigh out. Move your fingers and toes and everything. And maybe just pay attention to how you're feeling in your body right now, your mind. And then one way or the other, take a seat. If you didn't have a theme, or if you want to continue with meditation, maybe bring your mind to just a grateful thought before we finish. From my heart to yours, thank you so much for participating in this 20 minutes yoga session. Blessings on your path.